Hey everyone, this is Big Angry Plays. I am your host, Big Angry, and right now we are playing a little Final Fantasy XIV. Going to be playing Warrior, just leveling up, doing a little bit of Katana Revel, which is the level 75 dungeon. Going to be running it with some trust, because it's an insta-queue, and sometimes you just need to run with NPCs instead of real people, because dang it, they're better than real people. Anyway, heading on in right now. Just shaking some rust off. Lately I have been modding and being on stream with my friend Pound of Flesh. That's Pound of Flesh with an O in of, with a 0 in of, rather. Who streams from midnight to midnight. Midnight Eastern until midnight in Alaska and Hawaii. So 9 p.m. Pacific to 3 a.m. Pacific. He plays Dead by Daylight, he plays Warframe, and he is also a published novelist. And what that means is he actually writes books on the stream. And he just finished his second book in the Gear Witch Investigations series, editing the second book, called the Always Machine, and that just went to his editor for the final edit, and will be out probably in about 6 months or so after the final edit. But he has started work on book 3 in the Gear Witch Investigations, which is called Faithiest. It's the elevator pitch on that one is what if Dante's Inferno was a buddy cop film? And it's actually he's told me a lot about it. It's just freaking hilarious, and I cannot wait. And what he does is he dictates the book from a separate room on stream to Audacity, and then puts it through Dragon Naturally Speaking, and it spits out, after he's done, he puts it through Dragon Naturally Speaking, and it spits out a text file of what he said in the recording session, and then he sends that and the audio file off to his editor, and the editor basically makes sense of it all for the first edit. But he got about 3,000 words or 30,000 words, I can't quite remember how many, quite a lot, in the span of about half an hour for the first chapter, probably 3,000. Just went after it, told the story of chapter 1, and all the folks on the stream were listening, and it was really cool to listen to. And then he came back over to his computer and hit stop on Audacity, and took feedback from all the folks in the chat, and that was that. And he started work on Chapter 2, but it was a little late in the stream, so he's going to work on Chapter 2 tonight. So Pound of Flesh, Pound 0FFLESH, and that's twitch.tv /Pound of Flesh, 9 p.m. Pacific is when he will be starting up. I will be tweeting about that on my Twitter account, and also will be posting here on Big Angry's Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch stream. And I usually am on Discord voice with him when he is winding up, and also when he is playing games during the last hour of his writing streams or during the first 5 hours of his gaming streams before he works on the book. So that is what I have been up to lately. Pound of Flesh is my good friend. He also is known as former City of Heroes dev Arbiter Fabulous. So I don't know if any former COH players remember RB Fab, but fantastic guy. I actually met him through a Final Fantasy XIV guildmate, or I'm sorry, free company mate, and he and I now share a house in Final Fantasy XIV because I was able to jump on a cottage before he was able to buy one, and I set him as a cohabitator. And he has the upstairs and I have the downstairs, and his character's name is Alessandro Powercord, the Warrior of Metal. And it's it's just great. But yeah, RB Fab, Pound of Flesh, AJ Mael, good friend. Otherwise, I have been doing fairly well. Hopefully going to get back into streaming when I can. I've been fairly busy just hanging out, taking care of things. Health-wise, I am disabled. I am a disabled streamer. Stone Fist. That gets, what is that power's name? Raw Intuition. Yep. I am a disabled streamer. I have been, there's some, pretty bad, pain days lately. So, unfortunately, that's been going on. So, I've been having to deal with that, and then, you know, the state of 2020 just, you know. So, but obviously I don't have it nearly as bad as a lot of folks, thankfully. But I do want to shout out a few folks right now. Urban Bohemian, twitch.tv/Urban Bohemian, is one of my good friends from City of Heroes. He, along with Cypher of Tears, CYPHEROFTYR, my good friend Tanya, they have raised in about 2 days, their streaming team, over $200,000 damn dollars for Black Lives Matter and the Veil Project, thanks to a whole bunch of wonderful, wonderful people, Critical Rollers. It's just an outpouring of support, and I could not be more proud of the community, and especially of Tanya and Brian, Herb. And yeah, I am just blown away by everything that led up to that, and wow, just wow. So that's a good bit of catching up. I have been playing Final Fantasy XIV just a bit lately. I've been mostly playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've beaten that technically 4 times. I beat it once on normal mode, then beat it all the way through on hard mode on a save file that took about 200 hours total with normal and hard mode. And then said, you know, I'm not done with this yet. So I went through all the way through again on normal mode. From scratch. And took about 60 hours on that, and then went through on hard mode again. Hard mode is New Game Plus, basically. You keep all your stuff, and you cannot use items, you cannot restore MP at rest stops and whatnot, so you have to strategically use your MP. But I am just about to do the last two bosses on that playthrough, so that would be beating it 4 times. That game is a masterpiece. A masterpiece. It is just fantastic. I love it. I cannot wait for part 2, even though it's probably like 2 years away. I love what they've done with the story, even though probably a whole bunch of whiny fanboys say it's completely ruined their childhood. I don't think so. Final Fantasy VII, the original, is still there. You can go play that, you know? I think what they've done is really ingenious. I think that it opens up a whole bunch of possibilities, and I like the direction they're going. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, obviously, but I really do want to see where they're going with this, and I am excited. I am very excited. And just the graphics and the voice acting and the whole of the game is just amazing. Unfortunately, except for Barrett's voice actor, but Tanya has an article about that over on ineeddiversegames.com. That game is has taken up most of my time. There's also Animal Crossing New Horizons, which has taken up also a majority of my time ever since it came out on March the 20th. I have spent an inordinate amount of time on that, probably in the realm of 200 to 300 hours, I want to say. Just a whole crap lot of time. Just terraforming and watering plants and flowers and just making that place not quite up to what I wanted it to be, because I'm not sure exactly what I want it to be, but doing my best with what I got, and doing look, I've seen people with fantastic looking kitchens and bathrooms and whatnot in their houses, and I just look at them and think, how did you get all those pieces? How? And then I remember, oh yeah, time travel's a thing. Time travel is absolutely a thing in Animal Crossing, so that explains that a whole bunch. I don't time travel. I've taken the pledge to not time travel. I also haven't really played very much in the last couple of weeks. Was my 40th actual birthday about a week and a couple of days ago. and that was a lot of fun. I logged into Animal Crossing accidentally, and just to check turnip prices, and you know, hopefully really quickly, and then I realized, oh crap, yeah, they're gonna throw me a party, aren't they? And they did, and it was really cute, and my favorite villagers were there, and Rosie threw me a surprise party, and Teddy was there, and Tammy was there, and I love them. I love them. I love them so much. But yeah, I do need to get back into that a bit. There's I do have a capture card, a Razor Ripsaw, that allows me to play Switch games and PS4 games, avoiding the you can't stream this part blockade, like for the final chapter of Final Fantasy VII Remake on Twitch. On PS4, but I can get around that with the capture card, but it's just a matter of having time to do so, which I'm working on. I am. And also trying to catch up on sleep, because I've only been managing to get about 2 hours of sleep a night, or I'm sorry, not a night, but 2 hours of sleep at a get-go. Maybe 2 to 3 attempts a day, and that adds up to a whole bunch of sleep dep, and that's no good. So, pain from disability plus sleep dep equals just not good. So, unfortunately, that's the reality of it. But working on sleep dep, working on getting over the pain, or getting the pain under control, and hopefully things will even out a bit soon. Alright, Bat Squatch. This is one of my favorite bosses in Shadowbringers. Just because, that is a badass name, Bat Squatch. We want to run away from the stalactites, because they fall down, go boom, and if you get caught in them, you die. Down to 15%. And there goes Bat Squatch. Slops of Scouting, that goes to Ninja. And now all the enemies from here on out are Sin Eaters. Sin Eaters are basically the main bad guy type in Shadowbringers. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Mind you of anything? Maybe Secret of Mana? Little Easter egg. Sorry about that, my stream was experiencing some minor issues. So I got self-destructed while I was checking on them. I love stunning those things. I'm gonna self-destruct. No, the hell you ain't. Leave the healing to you, Alpha Node? That's kind of your job. You're the only healer here. So. At least we don't have Urianger here with all that I have and more I bring to bear. We get it, Mr. Dramatic. Ravelkeeper's Axe. I already possess one. Yes, I do, and I'm using it right now. It's lovely. Alright, Eros. This is a fun fight. Okay, here we go. And first thing we do is block Rend. Hound out of Heaven on Reen. She has to run to the other end of the arena. Glossiola, or Glossolalia, which is a room-wide AoE. And then Viper Poison means that we all move up here, and he will suck us up toward him, and then blow us all to the end of the arena. So we have to clear that pool of poison in the middle. Block Rend again. And stack up. Hound out of Heaven is next on Alpha Node. Viper Poison again, and Pool on Alice. So she'll place it over there, and then we move over to this side. For free skating. Alpha Node got stuck in the poison. Block Rend again. Found out I have it on Reen. I do like to give them wide berths so that they can run as far as they can, so that the damage is lower. And... stack? No. Just run away. Glossolalia. So I will shake it off with all the accoutrements. Found out I have it on Alpha Node. He had a whole bunch of shield on him though. Block Rend. Block Rend. Trying to get a little bit more Inner Beast. There we go. And there's the end of the dungeon. Nicely done, NPCs. So I got about half a level on that, which, that works. Level 76 right now, going to 77, and once I hit 77, I will be able to run Malik as well. So right now I have these jobs at level 80, and these jobs not at level 80. This is my main. I do have an alt over on the Genova server, over on the Ether server cluster. Yeah, it's kind of hard keeping what jobs are where on what character, because I have, I know I have Ninja and Dragoon and Samurai and Summoner and Scholar and White Mage and Paladin already over at my alt at 80. But not here. Well, some here. But, yeah. I don't have Blue Mage unlocked. I don't have Dancer unlocked. I don't have Machinist. And yes, I said Machinist. I don't have Machinist unlocked. I don't even have Bard unlocked. I don't have, I have Monk at like 75. I have Ninja at 80. I have Gunbreaker at 60. Just a whole bunch of stuff here. So, Astrologian. Yes, I said Astrologian because I like the word Logi. Astrologian's at like 76. over on my alt. But the important part is there. I have a large number of classes that. And here's the funny part. Over on my alt, I haven't even finished the final trial of Shadowbringers 5.0, the Hades fight. So I haven't started leveling up my trusts in Avatar mode. And that's by design, because in scenario mode, they're whatever level you want them to be. Or rather, they're whatever level you need them to be. And I tend to not really care about teaming with human beings lately. So I just team with trusts. And to give you an idea of how often I team with trusts, back when Trust first came out in 5.0, I got this title, Trusted Friend, which is getting all 6 trusts up to level 80 back before they did the EXP boost. It used to be, it takes about 3 or 4 dungeon runs per level now. It used to take about 6 or 7 before. Yeah. I got burnt out, and I stopped playing for about maybe 4 or 5 months, and yeah, it was a bad scene. And then I've just recently come back after about 4 or 5 months, and I started playing Trusts again, so I haven't learned my lesson at all. So, let's actually take a look here. What can I run that is not going to be... Okay, nothing. I can't run anything that is not going to be Donmeg or, Holminster Switch, other than Warrior. So, I guess, on that note... And that's another thing, my alt is not a crafter. So, it's so nice to come back to my main and have the ability to repair all my gear to 200% whenever and wherever I want. Alright, well, on that note, this was just a, I don't want to say a test stream, but just kind of shake the rust off, kind of get back in the stream of things, I guess. But I want to thank folks that are going to watch this on the YouTubes. Big Angry, twitch.tv/BigAngry and youtube.com/WayTooLateTV. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back next time. Keep watching the skies.